Hello and a very warm welcome. My name is Angela and this is Wraparound Plus, a YouTube channel focusing predominantly on plus size clothing hauls with a smattering of lifestyle vlogs. And today's video is a lifestyle vlog and it is Angela Loves for February 2024. So I want to share with you my top 10 favourite things that I'm using or that I've purchased throughout February. If this is of interest, please stick around.
You make me feel alive. I know July is gone. You make me feel at home in the neon glow.
Thank you for sticking around, I really do appreciate it. So for February, I've got another 10 items. A couple are food and drink, a couple are clothing, and some bits that I've bought throughout the month that I thought I'd share with you that might be of interest. So let's crack on. Okay, so my number one for February is a coffee sachet. Now many of you know I do love a tea and a coffee, and I often like trying these, especially when they're on offer. And I purchased these are Costa Coffee Salted Caramel Latte. Now you get them in a box of 6 and they're roughly around £2.25. I'm pretty sure I would have got these even cheaper because I would have got them just to try them out. And they are lovely. They're a really nice, light coffee. So yeah, I would highly recommend Costa Coffee as my number one. Okay, number 2 is this Bon Maman, if I've pronounced that correctly, jam. It's the raspberry conserve. I absolutely love this. I've been using this for years. It's roughly about £2.60. It used to be roughly around £1.50 to £2 before the prices just went astronomical. I have tried quite a few jams, but I keep going back to this one. But if you've tried this but you prefer another jam, please do comment below because I'm always up for trying new things. So please do let me know your recommendations. Like I say, this is roughly about £2.60 in most supermarkets. Sometimes more expensive. There's no way I'll pay more than £2.50, £2.60. So when I do see it on offer, I do buy one and just keep it in stock. So that is my number 2 for February. Okay, number 3 is this Live Unlimited grey top. I'll just show you quickly in front of me. It's got a tie front. It's like a see-through mesh. It's like a faux blouse at the front of the grey t-shirt, and you can tie it at the front. It's in a size 22. I actually purchased this from a charity shop for £4. My husband and I went into Canterbury last week, and we absolutely love a charity shop, and we were looking around and I come across this for £4. So I tried it on and I really do like it. I think it's going to be a nice dressy item that I can put with a pair of jeans for a more casual look, as well as putting with either a long black skirt or tailored black trousers, like to dress up for an evening. But I'm really pleased with this for £4 because Live Unlimited is a really expensive brand. What I'll do is I'll give this a press and then I'll insert some pictures of me wearing this just for you to see. But I was really impressed. I had a fabulous day in Canterbury. I bought so many things in the charity shop that I'm going to show you throughout this haul. And my husband didn't buy a thing. It was like literally just me buying stuff, which is really rare because normally it's him that buys stuff. But anyway, yeah, so this is my number 3 for February. It's this lovely Live Unlimited grey top. Okay, we're near the halfway mark, and it is the White Company Noir Fragrance Oil. I love these oils. if you followed me on my previous videos, I've got this really pretty diffuser that I've placed in my hallway, and it lights up, but you can put a few drops of oil in it with some water, and I love it in the hallway because it literally just fills the house with beautiful White Company smell. And I've got the winter fragrance oil, but I was on the White Company website last month and they had the winter potpourri for sale at £8. Yes, £8. So I bought a couple. And I thought, what else can I order rather than just potpourri? And I thought, actually, I'll invest in a different fragrance oil other than winter all the time. So I have had the Noir perfume in the past, and I really, really like it. So I thought I'm going to treat myself to this. It's a lovely scent. It's very sort of, how can I describe it? It's like, it's more of a bedroomy sort of smell, if you know what I mean. It's very rich and luxe smelling. It's beautiful. So I would highly recommend that, or any of their scents really, because to me they haven't done a dud one. So that is my number 4. Okay, we've reached the halfway mark, and my next one is something for the home, for the bedroom. I've ordered a new duvet cover, and it's from Asda, and it was in their sale. And it's this grey, I'll try and do it that way. It's this grey and white paisley design. I bought something really, really similar a few years ago from Marks and Spencer's, and I absolutely loved it, but it has worn out basically where we've used it for so long. It's about 5 or 6 years old, and I really, really like the look of it, but Marks and Spencer's don't do anything like it anymore. And so when I saw this, and it's very, very similar, because what I do, I actually have it on the lighter side. So I have it with a brown fitted sheet and brown pillowcase, and then I have this on top, just the lighter grey. And it really does look nice. And I couldn't believe this price. It was £20. I mean, for a Super King duvet set, £20 is just incredible. So this is a nice, cheap duvet set that I can throw on. At the moment, we've got the sort of teddy duvet set on the bedding at the moment, but this is a really nice sort of transitional into spring, sort of summer duvet. And I just thought for £20, it's just phenomenal, because normally Super King duvets are at least sort of £40 upwards. So I thought I'd share this with you just in case you wanted a new duvet set. Do look on Asda George, because it really will be worth your while. So that is my number 5 for February 2024. Okay, number 6 is this Regatta waterproof coat. If you live in Britain, you know we have been subjected to rain and more rain over this past month. It's just been horrible. I've absolutely hated it. But this coat, it's got a hood that you can roll up and put into the collar of the jacket. Has been a godsend in this weather. I actually showed you this coat in a Regatta clothing haul last summer. So if you're interested in seeing that, please do go and have a look at that video. I'll link that video below. So that is my number 6 for February 2024. We're on number 7. As I mentioned earlier, my husband and I went into Canterbury last week, and we looked around in every charity shop that was in Canterbury, and I had a wonderful time. I pretty much bought something in every shop. My husband didn't buy anything. But anyway, My next thing that I wanted to show you is a book that I purchased there for £1, and it's the Annabelle Carmel children's cookery book. Now I bought this for £1 because I love her recipes, and if you've got children or grandchildren, her books are just brilliant. For, you know, because they explain what you need to do really, really well. But more than anything, I absolutely love her recipes. Over the years, these books are what I've had since my children were young. So I had this one when my children were toddlers, babies and toddlers, which was a great buy. And this, as you can see from all my papers inside, this book is a regular for me to use. The cake recipe, let me try and find it. The animal cupcakes, oh my God, these are just phenomenal to make. They are just eaten immediately. They're an absolute wow. You know, there's like the nachos, nibbles and things like that, because I used to be a childminder many years ago, and so I'd do a lot of baking with the children, and honestly her recipes are absolutely divine. So when I saw that for £1, and it's got some recipes in there that aren't in the 2 books that I've got already, I couldn't resist. So that is my number 7. Okay, so for number 8, if you're old school like I am, you used to buy magazines on a regular basis. I used to work in London, used to get the train into London, and would regularly buy a magazine to actually hold in my hands and flick through. I absolutely loved that. Then when I stopped working in London, that pretty much stopped. And the other week I received an email from, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, it's Hearst, I believe, magazine company. They sent me an email saying, would you like to have 6 months magazines for £6, so it equates to £1 a month, which is phenomenal. And then it goes up to, I believe, £29 for the year. And so I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. It's just something I've done off my own back. So you receive the magazine in the post like this. I've scribbled out my name and address. So it just comes in the post like this. And this is the April 2024 edition of Good Housekeeping. And I thought it'd be lovely, especially like for this channel, for me to receive those magazines and hopefully get some ideas for this channel. But it'd be nice to sit out in the garden with a cup of tea and read through it when the weather gets better, etc. But yeah, I'd like to get back into that and take them on holiday with me. So yeah, so I just thought I'd throw that one in for number 8. And this is probably a bit of a strange one, but for my number 9, I thought I would show you my card box. This is from Phoenix Trading Company, and it's got like a little drawer at the bottom here, and on the inside it's got the dividers for each of the month, and then at the front I've bought myself a birthday book, so I write down everybody's birthdays when they are in there, so it just prompts me, and then I put cards in for each month, and then I just keep that in one of my drawers in the hallway. I actually bought this at a boot fair for about £2, I think it was either £1.50 or £2, and I've had this for years. Now I know the Phoenix Trading Company ceased in about 2018, but I'm sure you'd be able to get similar from either card stores or from Amazon or somewhere like that. But I just thought I would share this because I use this every single month. I know quite a few people that I send cards to, and so this has been a great help. So when I go out shopping and I've got somebody in mind, I put the card in the relevant month, so I'm all prepared, because I do love a bargain. When I go out shopping, I often look in the card shops, or if I go to the outlet and I go to the Marks and Spencers, they often have their cards reduced. So I'll buy like a handful of cards there, and then I slot them in the correct month for their birthdays. But I couldn't live without this now. I absolutely love it, and so I thought I would just mention this on this vlog. It'd be interesting to know if you do anything similar, but yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you for my number 9. Okay, so we're there, number 10. Whilst I was out in Canterbury shopping with my husband, having a wonderful time in the charity shops, I come across this. It's Rosemary Connolly Fitness Triple Pack. Now it's it's got 3 DVDs inside. I'll try and show it that way. It's got the Ultimate Whole Body Workout, the 5-Day Fat Burner, and the Fat Attack Workout. And as you can see on the ticket, it was £1. £1. It's just phenomenal. I've already tested these fitness DVDs out, and I absolutely love them. I'm loving these because I can do them, and I'm absolutely sure if you're anything like me, you would be able to do them. You would feel that you've done good, you know, but without sort of absolutely busting the guts. And what I like about them also is they're all varied times, they're different lengths in videos, so depending on how much time you've got, I really like them. So if you see them in a charity shop or at a boot fair or online, I highly recommend that. So that is my 10 favourite things of February 2024. I do hope you found that interesting and helpful and inspirational, and if there's anything that you can recommend, like coffees, teas, jams, anything like that, that I could try throughout the coming months, and then if I try them and like them, I will then recommend them. Please do drop a comment below. I always love hearing from you, so please, yeah, I really do appreciate your time watching and commenting, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, bye for now.
You make me feel alive.